Celebrities like Drake, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Cardi B, and many others are living in the lap of luxury, right? This may be true for some, but most are fighting a battle with the devil that you wouldn't believe. Whether it be money, sex, drugs, or alcohol, none of these things can truly give you joy and peace of mind. Tons of people every day and night search for something more to kill the pain. The same old vices just don't work anymore. So instead of talking it out with friends, loved ones, or admitting themselves into rehab, they turn to suicide, which is no true solution to any problem.
We're learning much more about Robin Williams and what played out in his home those hours before he was discovered. Police now revealing what they believe happened inside his home in Marin County, California, how his family learned he took his own life.
We all have struggles, and the only real way that we can overcome them is through a relationship, a true relationship with Jesus Christ. Well, you might say, if he's so great, why is this world in such a mess? Terrific question. Answer: sin.
New at 5, a 20-year-old man from Westmoreland County is facing several charges for allegedly raping 2 underage girls.
Convicted killer Jamie Osuna was in court this morning on new charges of beheading his cellmate.
As Monique was born a boy called Johnny before undergoing gender reassignment surgery in the 70s.
A massive manhunt underway right now for a man accused of shooting and killing another man in Cleveland, then posting a video of that killing to Facebook.
The allegations against these 4 sex trafficking suspects are as disturbing as they are heartbreaking.
The 15-year-old stated that she had been forced to have sex with multiple men and that she needed help.
If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying.
Humanity's imperfect, fallen state will remain this way until Jesus returns. Inside your body is a soul. When we die, our soul will leave this body. Those who accept Jesus Christ go to an area of comfort and rest, while those who denied him go to a waiting area of fear. Their once favorite sins like getting drunk, getting high, and making it rain at strip clubs have been replaced with the fear. A lot of people laugh daily, telling Christians, "I don't need your Jesus," which is what the late great pinup model and movie star Marilyn Monroe once told evangelist Billy Graham. If she did not sincerely accept Jesus Christ into her heart before her death, her beautiful smile and curvaceous body will not save her. God has given free will to humanity, and Christ will not force anyone to serve him. Jesus says in John 14:6, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me." Well, you may say, I'm a good person. Surely that will get me into heaven. Wrong. We're all imperfect people, fallen creatures. The definition of our goodness doesn't compare or measure up to the standards of God. Only through Jesus can we do it. The devil says, you don't have to believe in Jesus Christ. He probably doesn't even exist anyway. Even if he does, you're still young. You've got too many bad habits to squash before you become a goody-good. But then again, just to be on the safe side, come to Jesus tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, right? Or better yet, wait till you get old and then come to Christ. Sow your wild oats now and then come to him later. That's what you should do. You got time. But who promised you your next breath? Who even promised you that you'd be alive tomorrow? Big name celebrities like John Lennon, the Notorious Big, Tupac, Prince, Juice WRLD, Nipsey Hussle. Death is real, folks. From the people who died at the Ariana Grande concert to the ones who are dying today of the coronavirus.
India has reported another record high number of new coronavirus infections, more than 350,000 in 24 hours. The US, UK, and the European Union are sending medical supplies, including oxygen, which hospitals need to treat COVID-19 patients. Clinics are now at full capacity and turning people away.
As the death toll mounts, disposing of the dead is becoming increasingly difficult.
As desperation takes hold in the scramble for COVID-19 vaccines and treatment, India's second wave is also affecting the disposal of the dead. State officials believe some families are unable to afford the costs of cremation as demand skyrockets. According to official numbers, India has suffered nearly 4,000 deaths per day for over a week. But the true death toll may be even higher.
The CDC says nearly 40% of the country has received at least one dose. About a quarter of Americans have been fully vaccinated. But new COVID-19 variants are outpacing the vaccines in some areas. CBS's Tom Hansen has more.
The good news is vaccine rollout is moving along at a great pace. The bad news is the variants are emerging everywhere.
Dr. David Ho has his eye on yet another variant identified in his Columbia University lab in New York City.
It's concerning because it's spreading at a rate that is on par with the UK variant, and we know the UK variant is more transmissible and more lethal.
Many of them, they thought they would be here today, but they're not. They've already left. You say, but what if I give my life to Jesus Christ and he's not real? My answer is, if you lived a clean life, you've lost nothing. But what if he is real? which I trust and believe that he is. Then what? After death, you can't go back and jump in your body and get things right with him because it will be too late.
I won't mention his name, but it was a big leader and founder of a huge satanic organization. And he was on his deathbed. And for a Satanist, at the time of death, it's a great victory for them because death is a huge thing that they celebrate. And he was getting ready to die and pass on his powers and that. And on his deathbed, he must have got some revelation or an angelic appearance or something. And he went into shock and he said, "Oh my, oh my, what have I done?" He said, "There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong." Wow. And his whole life had been spent propagating these satanic beliefs, getting everyone to believe, establishing official organizations for Satanism. And then at the end of his life, he gets this light that comes to him, and everything that he'd built, he realized was wrong.
I urge and I ask that you come to Jesus right now. Dear friend, life is short. Don't put it off. The devil loves to make people procrastinate. He tries to make people put things off that are very important. Don't put it off. Don't let the devil fool you. Life is truly short. If you should die tonight, or if you should die today, if your soul does not have Jesus Christ, just think of where it will go. Don't put off coming to Jesus Christ. It's simple. Just believe and sincerely repeat back to Jesus verbally the following, which derives from the Holy Bible in Romans 10:9-10. Dear Jesus, I confess with my mouth that you are Lord, and I do believe in my heart that God raised you from the dead, so I am saved. For it is by believing in my heart that I am made right with God. And it is by confessing with my mouth that I am saved. If you received Jesus Christ just now, you're no longer a slave to the devil, but a child of the King Jesus. You may not feel a change, but don't worry. You can't judge spiritual things on a flesh basis. Though you'll still face struggles in your life, just know when you die that your true home will be heaven.